So the LoRa data, sorry?
No,
So
no, it's okay. It's just a
okay.
recording.
Okay, so the LoRa dataset, the LoRa low ranking adaptation, the rank depends on determines the dimensionality of the trainable matrix that are added to the original weights of the LLM. A higher rank means more detailed changes are possible, but also means more trainable parameters. A lower rank means less computational overhead, but potentially less precise adaptation. So for lower data sets, it has different ranks. Remember what I just read now. For a higher rank, it means that there's more detailed changes that are possible. But also means that you require more trainable parameters. But for a lower rank, it means that there's less computational head. I mean, it doesn't require a lot of trainable parameters. So the computational head is less. But the precise adaptation might be lesser than when there's a higher rank. So for this particular workshop we are on, we're using a rank of 4. Now we're using a rank of 4. So the rank of 4 is like relatively like the smallest one because it has like 4, 8, 16, and it's relatively the smallest one, and it is computationally efficient for just this experimentation that we're trying to do. However, for some other things you might need to increase the ranking so that you can have more, although it's more precise to give you more precise adaptation, but it would require more computational head, more trainable parameters, and all of that. So you can increase your ranking in subsequent trials, like as you move, you can increase your ranking. So I just wish that somebody opened all of these things that I'm working on now. So you can even try it out. Since I already exhausted my free 15 gig. If you can after now, when I'm done taking the trial, I'm going to okay, no, I'm not be able to delete it, just like that. So firstly, to run LoRa, we need to enable the model and set the LoRa to a rank of 4. Remember, we're using a low rank of 4 so that it does not require trainable parameters, too many trainable parameters. So we use a rank of 4. We also enable LoRa. Look at it here. See it here. Enable LoRa. And then we run the Gemma LM summary. And then these are preprocessor. So I ran this already, right? It was when I ran this that it showed me all of this. Like I told you already, I opened a new collab, but unfortunately I don't have enough GPU to use. So I'm just showing you what I previously ran, right? So when I ran the preprocessor, yes, I forgot to also explain something. There's something called tokenizer, Gemma tokenizer, and uh Gemma uses what's the name of this? Is this system piece or something like that for its tokenization? Now, tokenization is just the process whereby text is taken and it's converted into numbers, counts. It's converted into counts. I'll explain it further. So even Gemma is an English model, which means that it was trained in English. However, however, when you fine tune, it still understands languages, but not to the extent that you might want. So let's say that I want Gemma to tell me what everything to keep translating my stuff to Swahili now, for instance. It might translate it, but not as effectively as you would want. It might not be able to translate everything because, first of all, it's an English model, in as much as it has a lot of information, right? But there's some things that I might want, maybe some specifics, some very deep traditional things that I might want it to have that it does not have. To be able to achieve that, I'll need to fine tune it with further information. Now, when I click on my preprocessor, when I clicked on this, when I enabled the LoRa, what it showed me is the total parameters. Remember, I showed you that the total parameters for LoRa is like 9 point. Just imagine LoRa itself taking 9.75 gig, and they gave me only 15. No, don't forget. So, the total parameters that LoRa has is takes 9.75. We didn't use all, right? and it's about 2 million 600 and this thing. The trainable parameters, because remember we're using a rank of 4. The more you increase the rank, the higher you need trainable parameters. So now I'm using a excuse me, I'm using trainable parameters of 2000. No, sorry. Laura has about 2 billion something, and I'm using 2 million something for my trainable parameters. But if I increase my rank to 16, it might even almost exhaust the whole total parameters. So the non-trainable parameters is in its billions, still like 2 billion something. Excuse me. Parameters have not been trained, non-trainable. They are not trainable parameters. Now know that enabling LoRa reduces the number of trainable parameters significantly from 2.6 billion to 2.9 million. So by enabling LoRa, we reduce the number of trainable parameters significantly from 2.6 billion to 2.9 million. But if you increase the rank, these numbers will increase also. You get basically, however, you get more more precise adaptation to what you're trying to achieve. Now, the limit the input sequence length to 256. So basically, this is just our preprocessor, and we're running our preprocessor and our sequence length of 256. And then we want to optimize it, optimizing Keras. Remember, we're building on the Keras framework, Keras NLP, that's what we're building on. And then optimize, exclude